Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We have released our brand new summer drop that includes some new and exciting designs, including our Arne Slot t-shirt, European Royalty t-shirt, Trophy Wall tee and others. We've also introduced jumpers to our store. Do browse the new collection by going down into the link in the description or head into copyclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, we are to bring you up to date with all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. And it does seem as though Liverpool are closing in on that Martin Zubimendi deal. We're going to be discussing all of the latest as we have some huge news with regards to it, whilst also going, as I said, over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. And whilst the main subject of today's video is with regards to that potential incoming, there is a bit of a update with regards to the future of Luis Diaz, as it looks like it has been made clear. Yes, two key decisions have been made regarding Barcelona in the transfer market, meaning Luis Diaz's Liverpool future could have just become clearer. After a busy summer in which he reached the Copa America final with Colombia, Diaz has now returned to Liverpool and is preparing for the new campaign. Despite playing 51 times for the Reds last season, he has been linked with a move to Barcelona by the Spanish press during the transfer window. Talks of a move have quieted though of late, as it's becoming increasingly likely that Diaz will remain a Red for the coming year. Barcelona are close to completing a deal worth about £51.6 million to sign Dani Olmo, according to several reliable reporters. The Spain international will arrive from RB Leipzig with the ability to play across the front three for Hansi Flick's team. With Diaz also a candidate to play a similar role, though Olmo is arguably best suited as a central attacking midfielder rather than as a winger, it stands to the reason that Barcelona will no longer go after Liverpool's number 7, having now secured Olmo. There is a train of thought though that suggests Olmo is in a different category to Diaz, given his tendency to play more centrally than the Colombian. However, the Athletic hints that it isn't the case, as they report Olmo is actually a secondary choice to Atletico Bilbao's Nico Williams. The fact that Williams plays more entirely as a winger, often from the left, would indicate that Olmo figured on the same list as Williams and Diaz. The Athletic Club player this week appeared to rule out a summer transfer when he said on his club's social media channels, "I'm back and really looking forward to this season. Vamos Athletic." So, again, it does seem as though that Luis Diaz to Barcelona thing that hasn't really ever gone away is starting to clear itself up, which is good, because we do want a bit of clarity with regards to that situation going into the new season, and especially with that sort of Anthony Gordon stuff that just keeps on appearing as well. It gives a bit of clarity there, but Barcelona look like they have got that position all but sorted out. Now, going on to the main sort of stuff, guys, it does seem as though Martin Zubimendi to Liverpool transfer is expected to go through, as a huge update has emerged. Yes, Liverpool are now likely to complete a deal for the Real Sociedad midfielder, with the 25-year-old expected to accept a move to Anfield. Having kept their transfer plans under wrap for such much of the summer, Liverpool's pursuit of Euro 2024 winner Zubimendi is developing rapidly. From a mystery number 6 target on Tuesday morning to a named as a primary candidate on Wednesday afternoon, the Spaniard now appears to be edging towards a switch. Upon the initial reports of Liverpool's interest in Zubimendi, it was explained that the player would still need to be convinced to join Arne Slot's side. This comes having previously turned down moves to Arsenal, Bayern Munich and Barcelona to stay with the club he called home since he was 12 years old. That is now set to change, according to the Athletic's David Ornstein, corroborating local reports from San Sebastian. In an update on Wednesday night, Ornstein revealed that Sociedad expect their number 4 to agree a transfer to Liverpool, who are exploring a deal. They basically said everything seems to indicate that unless the player changes his mind, offensive could be successful. Rico described that as being an atmosphere of resignation at Sociedad over Zubimendi's future, with sources within the club having made it clear that Liverpool are prepared to pay the €60 million release clause. That €60 million buyout clause would be required to be paid in full up front, though Ravello would also report that the midfielder would be open to giving them the final yes, suggest another package could be negotiated. Liverpool Liverpool are considering whether to execute the midfielder's clause or to pay a higher amount, but to do with a payment formula that is more agreeable to its accounts, they claim. In other words, Liverpool could agree terms on a higher fee, but pay it in instalments in order to split the outlay over a number of tax years. That would allow further investment in the near future, with it likely that Sporting Director Richard Hughes' work would not be over if Zubimendi signs. So guys, it does seem as though he is going to be signing for the football club, which is very, very good. For those of you that are Panenka LFC subscribers, we've got a deep dive coming on the player today. At the time of recording, it will be live in 2 hours. So by the time you're watching this, it may already be live. I'll put a link in down in the description so you can learn about the player if you don't actually know about him just yet. However, what a good signing that's going to be. It's going to really, really help us out. Genuinely, it will. I think, he's a player that we've been crying out for. It's clear to see that we needed DM from pre-season, and it's good to see that we're actually getting the player in through the door. Now, following this, guys, it's also said that we are going to be having more meaningful talks with Trent Alexander-Arnold this week as well with regards to a contract extension. And basically, PSV have also retained the ambition to sign Sepp van der Berg from Liverpool as soon as possible. And then Fabrizio Romano has also came out and stated that Zubimendi will not be the only player that we're going to be signing this summer. Once we've signed this player, it could have a flurry and a blizzard of agreements. So more players could be signing for the football club following the conclusion of this deal. So Liverpool have awoke in the transfer market, the slow approach. But, whatever you want to say about Michael Edwards and stuff like that, he is a very good operator. Richard Hughes obviously doing this at this moment in time, but won't spend and jump into the market for the sake of it. And we always are like a sniper. We go in, we go out. There's 2 days of speculation. Well, not even that sometimes. Deal is done. And then that's us ready to go. We've got a stronger point. We've got a really, really strong team and a strong squad to go and compete. Obviously, difference with the new manager and stuff like that. But this Martin Zubimendi coming in there, maybe a centre-back as well, maybe a potential another forward, could seriously set us up for a really, really good campaign. And I can't wait for it to start, especially if the Zubimendi deal does go through, which at this moment in time looks like it is going through because he looks like a great player. Certainly dubbed as the next Busquets, and it seems like a player that has his head in the right place, head on his shoulders. I think it's quite refreshing to see that a player wants to be persuaded of a project, like he's kind of loyal to his boyhood club. We obviously had someone like that, Steven Gerrard, Trent Alexander-Arnold at this moment in time, and the fact that he's rejected big moves before this big money to stay loyal to his club shows a lot about the player as well, and the fact that we can maybe convince him. Liverpool's a different knock to those aforementioned clubs, but it's good to see that he has loyalty there, and hopefully he's going to be joining the football club very soon. But Liverpool fans, still let me know your thoughts on Martin Zubimendi down there in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. And if you haven't already checked out our summer collection, please do. Link is down there in the description, or go to coldbiteclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.